there it is. Hey, everybody.
What's up, guys? Welcome. Good to see everybody Wednesday night here on Attack the Block Print Live. We have a channel update for you tonight we're going to talk about, and just a good hang here. So before we do...
Well, first of all, I want to say thank you to everybody who was ready to come to our Patreon stream on Sunday.
Yes.
I had to bow out. I wasn't feeling very well, as you can probably see, but I'm good now. And that's why we decided to do today's stream, was to kind of like make up for Sunday's stream, but also we had some stuff that we wanted to talk about.
Yeah. So we're going to do the giveaway on the stream today for the Patreon members. Gabby has it queued up, the wheel of incredibility.
The credibility of probability.
The wheel
of impossibility.
Yeah, exactly. So that, and then we're going to talk about the channel update. So essentially, I'll get right into it. This won't be the longest stream today, but essentially, I've decided that I want to take a little break from the streams. So today's going to be our last stream for a while. And I'm also going to put the Patreon on hold. And the reason for that is I have, as you know, quite a few irons in the fire right now. And I'm feeling myself spread a little thin. So believe it or not, you wouldn't know from the production value of the show, but we actually do put a lot of work into getting the streams up and running, and to getting fun topics to talk about. And obviously, when I do the live carving, I do spend time thinking about what that's going to look like, and it takes time. It actually takes time, and right now, I just can't afford to share and spend that extra time because, again, number one priority right now is to finish Taco to the Last Dorok, which I'm actually getting some momentum on. It's coming together.
I've seen some of the sketches are incredible.
Yeah, and so if you're subscribed to the Kickstarter, if you follow the Kickstarter updates, you'll see more updates coming out there.
Yeah.
And so number one priority is to focus more time on that. Yeah. I'd also like to try to do another print this year. I have one done. I'm actually been printing it today in the last few days,
which we kind of previewed it on our first Patreon stream from this month.
Who knows? I might have. I don't know. That's an allegation. There's no credibility to that whatsoever. But essentially, I'm printing the Comic-Con print now in February because that's how busy I am. So I'm trying to get ahead of it. And then in addition to that, I would like to try to get another one done for the second half of the year, if possible. No guarantees, because of right now, it's really the only print I had planned to do is the one for Comic-Con, and I hate that. I want to do another one, but again, working on the book, and obviously doing my creative director duties at Mondo makes it kind of tough.
The chat wants to know where all your figures went. Should we tell them about how we got robbed?
No, we didn't get robbed. No, unrelated to this, but the Attack Cave is currently undergoing a remodeling, so I'm going to be putting it. It's floor started. Big time. If you've ever been here, I have an epoxy floor. You've probably seen pictures. That's like the garage epoxy floor. Yeah,
like your Instagram, you've done stories where you walk around the studio, and
the guy who installed it may not have known what he's doing. Oops. So it's starting to pop and bubble and tear in some areas, so I'm just going to tile the floor and we're going to paint it. So everything is actually in a different room right now, or majority of it is.
Yeah, it looks crazy in here.
Yeah, it's
like
weird.
I know behind me it looks probably normal, but you can see behind Peter it already looks insane.
Yeah.
And I wonder if
I just put these here to look like something.
Empty room.
Yeah.
Empty. All of this stuff is in storage.
So anyway, I just wanted to say it because the last time we took a little break, I think we did so unceremoniously, and it left a lot of people wondering what we were doing. We were to come back from the stream, yada yada.
Well, I think we did say we were going to take a little break, but then we just never came back.
Yeah. So I just wanted to say I don't know. I believe that what I will be doing going forward is we'll still do some streams on the channel this year. Like if I have a piece to drop, we'll do a print party like we used to do back in 2020. Or if something comes up, if there's if there's something I want to address or have fun with, like when the figures start arriving in people's houses, the Mechagodzilla and all that. But in general, there won't be a week-to-week stream. And again, I'm pausing the Patreon because I don't want you guys subscribing for nothing, so
we won't really be doing anything over there
and so
here, so
and
we will still be on Instagram though.
Yeah, and so as I was saying, I will be streaming once or twice a month over on the Mondo News channel. That's another thing. So like I'm streaming over there on Mondo. It's not as much work for me, but I do run the entire stream. I do the Gabby part and the Peter part on that show. So it's
pretty
like,
impressive.
Yeah, and
it's not as good as me.
No, Christ,
I'll
no.
tell you, he's not even using OBS.
No.
StreamYard. It's basically like Tinker Toys.
So I'll be streaming there, so you can catch me there if you're not following the Mondo News channel. I'll be there streaming with Hector once or twice a month, and then again, just be hanging out doing the work for the book. So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know and talk to you guys if you had any questions or anything like that. We can answer them for sure on the stream tonight. And then, I will just take that little break. It's not going away forever. We love doing this. In fact, I've been debating taking a break for a few months already, and I haven't wanted to do it just because I feel bad not hanging with you guys, regularly. And we love to do it. It's work, and it's hard work, and sometimes it gives us a little anxiety because we want to make sure it comes out really good and we're funny and fun for you guys. But we do love it. So
it's just if we didn't have so much stuff and like Raph had mentioned earlier, like I'm starting a new business. I help Peter with all the Attack Peter stuff. He's got Mondo, the Mondo streams, the book for Kickstarter. Like it's a lot, and we have really been thinking about this because we're not burnt out, but we know what burnout feels like, and we don't want to get there.
Yeah.
So the idea is to just take a step back, and we know that you guys will be here when we get back.
Yeah.
And we want to have fun with it. Going back to what Peter was saying, is that we really do love doing this. It's just that we don't want it to turn into like a chore.
No.
I want to have energy for these streams. I really love coming on here and talking to you guys, and hanging out and shooting the shit, and it's hard to do that when you're so exhausted. And that would be doing a disservice to y'all. So I think this is for the best for now. I mean, we're still, like I said earlier, Peter's very active on Instagram. I'm very active.
Not as much as I used to be be honest.
Not as much, but you're still fairly active.
I'm there, and I definitely try to.
And you do your lives and stuff.
Yeah, and I try to respond to everybody who DMs me. But the reality is even that's taking a back seat because of like what we're talking about. Like tomorrow, we're dropping 2 new posters at Mondo. You'll see them. They're awesome. They're already online now. But like there are a bunch of those in the works, and I work hard with the team at Mondo to make sure those are great. And man, sometimes that takes like there was I can't say exactly what, but there was an issue the other day with an upcoming poster that was unforeseen, and it's an awesome poster in the works. And so like I had to scramble and do some quick sketches on something to explain some details to one of the studios and make sure that they understand what we're talking about. And that took like an easy 90 minutes of my day, just an unforeseen thing. And so the job right now at Mondo is quite demanding in a good way. I'm very happy to be there, believe me. It's just that, we want to give it your all. And then the book, I owe it to many of you to get that book done. And so I'm working on it, but I don't want to be any more distracted than I have to be right now. So again, we love you guys. We know you're going to understand it.
Yeah.
And like I said, we want to come on here and explain it just so you know. And the second we can make it work again, we will be back, and we will shout about it everywhere so you won't miss it.
For sure.
If you want to stay, I think this is possible. Gabby's going to look into it tomorrow. Mm-hmm. If you're on the Patreon, we're going to pause it so it won't be charging you anymore.
Yeah, but I think they may. I was
gonna say
they may have changed this so you can still be like a follower, like kind of like an Instagram or Facebook thing.
You could stay on, and we will update people that way as well.
We just won't have like a paid membership tier. It'll just be like follow our creator page, and that's it.
Yes.
If that is an option, I have to look it up and make sure. But if that is an option, that's what's going to happen tomorrow.
Yeah.
If it's not an option and we have to have a membership tier to keep the Patreon open, then I'm just going to close the Patreon. So if you have paid for the month of February, you got your month, but it won't be renewed in March.
Right.
So it should technically happen automatically. But just keep an eye out on that, on some updates. I'll push some updates if I can to let you guys know what's going on. But just make sure they don't charge you for March, because obviously we won't be around.
And I will be, fulfilling everything from Patreon. So don't worry about that.
Oh yeah. All the orders. I'm sorry, not all the orders. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
The orders and also the giveaways are being they're being handled right now. So I'm working through. I got some through this week. I'm gonna have some more next week, and as soon as Peter's done printing.
Greg says, "Okay, now you're starting to sound like we're breaking up."
Oh, I know. Somebody, Raph was like, "I feel like we're watching a band announce an indefinite breakup after their sophomore album."
Good call. You cannot let your faster convert. Thanks, Bosco. Yeah. Yes, let me see. Riley Boss says, did Mondo order a full all-out Attack Peter art design toy line where all characters get that Peter? Not yet. Not yet, but we are, the awesome thing is, again, like I get to do, figure designs there, and even that takes some time. I'm trying to like finish up a design for a revamped Godzilla figure that lines up with the Mecha Godzilla. So many of you have asked me for. So that's another thing there's like all these cool things. I just have to get the time to do them. And so anyway, the point is, I want to keep doing the things that excited you about what we do here in the first place and do a good job at them. And I don't want to be split too many ways. So it's all good. We're not going to belabor it anymore. No. I just wanted to come on and talk to you guys about it. We're available everywhere. You can DM us on Instagram all over the place. We respond all the time. And we'll do a live from time to time on Instagram and talk to you guys there. But nonetheless, I just want to say thank you. Yes. Because since I think we got back into this in May, so like 9 months have been awesome with you guys, and it just made me feel very proud that we could cultivate this cool group and do fun stuff, and I love doing the blocks, with you guys and the giveaway. So anyway, I just want to say thank you, and we will let you know. Don't call us; we'll call you.
Oh Lord. It's not you. It's us. It's us. Exactly. And I think it's important too, if you want to keep up keep up with people that you know from the chat, to join the Attack Peter print crew group on Facebook. It's a very active group. A lot of the people that you see in the chat are there, and they're very active on there. So if you, and Peter posts updates.
The Facebook group, the Facebook group is great. Raph posts updates there a lot too. And then, the Facebook group is where I try to, going forward, I will try to put news first. So if there's going to be a drop that I know happening on a certain site, I might post something there first. If there's something that I can show art-wise, I will post it there first. So if you aren't for some reason in that Facebook group, join it. It's a private group, but I don't know, just join it. It's fine. And it's not like crazy, but we can stay in touch. People buy and sell prints there too, and nobody what's the word, scalps there. Right. So it's cool. Yeah,
it is cool.
But
all right. Well, one last thing before we get out of here is we have some giveaways for our Patreon members for the month of February. So this will be the last giveaway for our Patreon members, obviously, because we're closing it down. But how many are we picking? 5, excuse me. My love?
Yeah, 5.
Hello.
Sorry. Okay. I was reading the comments.
Okay, here we go. All right, so I'm going to shuffle these up quite a bit, and we will start pulling our names. Here we go.
Round Spider. Yeah, when I have anything to drop, I will do it in the Attack Peter store, but you won't have to be a Patreon member to access it. It'll just be like the usual stuff. Let's see. Hey, Chris Brumel. Congratulations, sir.
Brumel.
Brumel.
I don't know how to pronounce.
Yeah, I'll try to say Brumel, or Brumel.
Brumaldi.
Brumel.
Why does it makes me want to say Brumaldi?
Rich, you're so dramatic. Like, I'm gonna drink a bottle of whiskey tonight. Jesus
no,
Christ.
A whole bottle.
No. So it's all good. It's again, if you're just joining us, some people are just joining us. Gabby and I decided to take a little break from the stream, so we're gonna take a break after tonight.
Yeah.
And because we both have a ton of our plates right now. It's getting to the point where we're kind of like spread very thin. You guys know, most of you know that I'm working on Takuro, The Last Dorok, the book. Who got it? Jeff Wolf.
D. Wolf.
Wolfpack.
Oh, what was that? One of the things like I
Brew Omal?
No, what?
No. Brew Omal, someone said.
Bro Omal.
Bro Omal. Bro omelet.
One of the things I had been thinking about doing is I don't know if you keep up with my page, my page for my business. I do nails, just FYI, in case you didn't know that.
Christina Glover.
I am starting to do press-on, so I'll be selling those on my website. But one of the things that I looked forward to doing this year is doing like IG lives where I like stream me painting the nails and like putting the design together, and it would just be kind of like what we used to do here, like a
little hang
like
and work.
like a hang
Work
and
and
work,
hang.
work and hang and work,
Hang and work.
and
work
so
and work.
that'll be on Instagram, which is pretty easy.
Yeah.
I'll obviously let people know beforehand, in case you want to like catch it. And you can just pop in and say hi, and we can talk shit.
Talk
and
shit about anything.
Maybe I'll like bring up some of the topics that we used to talk about here and just talk about that.
Yeah,
while I
that's
work
true.
on the
Someone
painting.
said that. Someone
It could be fun.
Someone earlier. Let me see if I catch it. Someone wrote. It was
Rich,
really funny.
little do you know, I'm having a pedicure chair shipped to my house right now so I can start doing pedicures.
Hey,
I love
Ryan
it.
Z.
Hey, Ryan Z. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Melanie M said, Gabby, if you want, you can just come on and read us articles about what not and do on and what not to do on dates.
The way that I have on multiple occasions talked to some of my friends about doing just like a podcast or like a YouTube show where we just
You
sit
guys
and
should
talk
draft
shit.
Gabby.
I know, but I just don't know what to do. Like, I don't want to just sit on camera and talk shit. Like, it's not, something has to be happening at the same time. So it will have to be some, I don't know. We'll think about it.
Let's see.
Okay. I think this is our last. Yeah. Fifth winner.
Fifth winner,
All right, here
chicken
we
dinner.
go.
Who we got?
And the last one is Just John.
Just John.
Just John. No idea who
Classic
that is.
John.
Classic.
Do we know who that is? Because that's
I
going to be a
really-
nightmare later.
Yeah, I'll find out now.
Okay.
Yeah, because
You can find out?
I'm gonna try to find out really quick,
Okay,
just in case.
Just in case. Yeah, don't leave until we know which John that is for
Because
Christ.
it's slightly weird. Just John. Let me see if
Rich
I can
says, how am I going to get
find
through the last
it.
season of The Bad Batch?
Oh,
Gabby
I
should
mean,
do Bad Batch. We haven't started watching it
listen,
yet.
I still exist outside of YouTube.
That's true.
Like,
She's not
you
a
can always
YouTube
just-
genie.
No, you can always just like DM me. I'm not.
No,
like,
you should do
I'm not a
reviews on your
monster.
Double Trouble page for Bad Batch as you begin to
Oh,
watch
there
it.
you go. The one thing that nobody cares about.
Gabby also
John
wants.
is.
John is.
John.
John is.
It says
That's fucking
decline
philosophical.
patron. Oh, that's weird. I don't think this person.
Oh, then take it. Then do it again.
Yeah.
Taking it back, John.
Sorry, John. It says here declined.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry
I'm
about
sorry. Okay. All right. I'm gonna pull one more name then. Hold your horses, everybody. All right. Here we go.
it. Wait, can you go back to that real quick?
Hold on.
Not on screen, obviously.
Yeah.
Go back to that page with the names and turn off your mic and read me the email there. All right,
Sorry.
never mind.
Okay. All right. We'll pull one more name. Here we go.
All right, here we go. 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 Yeah, I heard Bad Batch is really good right now.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
I'm gonna. I'll. You know.
Colt!
Oh, yay, Colt.
Colt's one of the original
One of the OGs.
print crew.
Awesome. Well, congratulations to Chris Bro Omal.
Chris Broom.
Jeff D. Wolf, Christina
Jeff.
Glover.
Oh my gosh, Jeff D.
Jeff
Wolf.
D. Wolf.
Like the wolf.
Christina Glover, Ryan Z, and of course our friend Colt.
Awesome.
You are our last Patreon winners for the time being.
Yes.
I will contact you probably by email unless I can keep Patreon open. So keep an eye out on Patreon messages and also on email for whatever email you use to sign up for Patreon. Because if I can't keep our Patreon open, I'll be emailing you with the list of prints that you can choose for your giveaway print. And then as usual, it's a 6 to 8 week turnaround because obviously Peter has to print them and he's incredibly busy, but we will get around to getting them to you. And that goes for all of our previous winners as well. I believe our December and January winners should all be sent out by the end of next week. Yeah. And then February winners will be sent as soon as Peter can get through the prints. Yeah. So I think that's it in terms of like housekeeping for that.
Yeah, and then Gabby will have some info on Patreon for the people there about the blocks. If you guys are interested in some of that stuff, people have hit me up on the side, but we'll make a message there. So if you're a Patreon member, and you had a question about that, some people have DM'd me already about them.
Yeah.
But she'll talk about it tomorrow
For sure.
Anyway,
if I can. We'll see.
Well, right.
But if there's any questions that you have, you can always DM either of us, and we will help you out. My email is still going to be open.
Yeah.
Gabby@attackpeter.inc.
Yeah.
So you can reach me there if you have any questions. And
And by the way, if you're in the Chicago area, Gabby and I are going to be going to C2E2.
We will be at C2E2.
C2E2. I'm going to be there with Mondo. So we just bought our tickets and got our hotel booked today. So if you're in that area and you want to hang or if you're going to be at the convention, let us know. We'd love to see you guys there.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Wait, let's see. Questions came up. I'm still. Thank you, Round Spider. Appreciate that. Peter, can you reveal when the next print or figure? As of right now, there might be a little letterpress print at Monster Palooza, and there will definitely be a full-size print at Comic-Con. Those are the two that I can say for sure.
And Scareglow?
The Scareglow is not me. I'm talking about. He's talking about me.
I thought he was talking about Mondo stuff.
No. Me. I mean, if you're asking me, it's there'll be a letterpress print. If you remember the Godzilla one, they gave out at DCon a few years ago. I'm doing something similar, a little bit bigger. That'll be cool. You guys will dig it. And then we'll have a full size linoleum block print at Comic-Con limited. And of course I'll have my APs for that one, which we'll do on a stream. So that will be like, at least if not before, that will be the next time we stream. Will be after Comic-Con. So anyway, let me see. I'm thankful for the time we spent together. Wish you weren't breaking up with me, but I'm sure I'll come out strong on the other side. Yes, you will.
You'll be fine.
Yes.
And we'll be back. Don't worry.
Yeah.
We'll be back.
You guys got to hit up Pico's Pizza while in Chicago. Oh, send us that info and so we can check it out.
Yeah, for sure.
Rich says, Gabby, you may be hearing from me. Cool, for sure.
Awesome.
Colt, thank you, dude. Mr. Lanfear, thank you, brother. Is there a creature from the Black Lagoon color variant coming? I missed the green one. Bob, yes, we are working on that right now. Some people have asked for the black and white one to match the Godzilla and the Mechagodzilla, so that one might be in the works. And then there's like a fun glow-in-the-dark edition that I'm working on too. So yeah, there will be a couple more variants of that. I will be all over. That's another reason I'll be all over the internet, right? I'll text you while I poop per usual.
Thanks, Raph.
Miss you guys and everyone here. Yeah, man, I appreciate it. I'm sorry about it. I get so bummed out. We will come back. I promise you. The point of this.
We'll be back.
I'll tell you the.
You're such a softie.
I'll tell you what. Once I'm done with the book, I'm probably never gonna do a book again because it's fucking hard work.
It is.
And so we'll have way more time to stream.
God.
Anyway.
Okay.
All right, you guys. We love you very much.
We love you. We will see you, I guess, soon.
See you soon.
Bye.
We'll leave it there.
Love you. Bye.